Hi Eric,
Hello.
once again here at Mitsui and Ruben. We have came from Riga long run today, but finally we're here in Helsinki because we are starting to sell Rotel brand, and it's great that you today on place and can help us a little bit about the Rotel.
Yeah, of course.
So tell me about the Rotel history. What can you say about its origin? How old is this brand?
Yeah. Well, Rotel is an 55-year-old family brand established in 1961 in Japan. And so it's very old in the audio industry. And during the 1980s, it started to do a strategic alliance with B&W Group. So B&W Group is now the distributor for Rotel brand.
Is this worldwide distributor?
Yeah, worldwide distributor, and except of Japan where they have their own distribution. But otherwise, it's B&W Group worldwide.
Great. And I've heard that Rotel is one of the maybe very fewest brands that's still family brands.
Yeah, it's still a family run business. It's the nephew from the owner who runs the company, and it's based in Japan and run by the family.
By the family
Yeah.
members. That's great. And what do you think? Why Rotel was so popular 30 years ago or 40 years ago? It was one of the legend brands we know. It's one of the, let's say, stars of the audio world of 70s, 80s. What do you think? What was the success of the brand at that time?
I think that the Rotel brand has always had a really good quality and price ratio, and that is like the
Key to
backbone to and key to success, and from early on they have had great products and that sound really great. I think the fact that Rotel tries to do a neutral sound that plays the music as it is recorded and doesn't alter the sound.
Do you know
Me-
some? I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but do you know some brands like maybe I know that Bowers and Wilkins, maybe Lean, they have Lean Records. They're doing some recordings as well. Does Rotel is participating in some recordings, or they are strictly oriented on engineering work? What do you think?
Rotel is just strictly engineering, yeah, definitely. And Rotel nowadays is built basically for B&W speakers, or designed to work together. But because of the neutral character of the Rotels, they are used in studios, so that way they are in the industry also on that side, but they don't have an own record label or anything like Bowers and Wilkins have.
I know that the Finnish company Genelec,
Yeah,
they also very pretty much popular in studios.
yeah.
So that you think that Rotel and Genelec can be competitors in this segment?
No.
No, why?
Well, Genelecs, they are all active always, which means that they have a speaker that has a built-in amplifier,
Yes.
and they use a lot of Class D amplifiers, which are ready-made modules from other brands.
Yes.
And Rotel makes their own amplifiers, and the
What class of amplifiers? Rotel AB?
yeah, the hi-fi side is Class AB, and the amount of power they have in it is really hard to fit in a small two-way speaker. So there is already a huge difference.
In terms of engineering?
Yes, and I'd say that a Rotel has a lot better sound quality also, because the amount of power that you have in an amplifier equals to a good sound. And that's why Rotel, that's also one of the key factors why Rotel is so good sounding, because it has a huge power supply, and that's the key to a good sound.
Okay, so the good sound that Rotel produces, I believe it helped Rotel to collaborate effectively with Bowers and Wilkins, because Bowers and Wilkins is a speaker star producer. Everyone knows it. They're doing terrific systems, and it seems to be that they have now working on the market with close partnership. So Rotel may be one of the recommended brands to play sound on Bowers and Wilkins. What do you think?
Most definitely, yes. B&W Group, which nowadays you can count as Bowers and Wilkins, Rotel, and Class A Audio, are all built together, so they will sound the best with each other. And if you have a Bowers and Wilkins speaker and you compare it with a Class A or Rotel against something else, it will sound the best with Rotel or Class A, because they are meant for each other.
That's great. So